What's up, y'all? Oh. 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 What's up, y'all? Kim already here. Kim up in house. What's up, Kim? Ice cream, cookies. All that healthy stuff. You know what to do. Oh, James, you're only in here for a minute? Alright, well that sucks. Thanks for stopping in to say hi, though. We appreciate it. As always, we understand completely when you have to do things like clean and, you know, shop and Saturday stuff, especially during the holidays. It's getting very hectic, isn't it, y'all? It is. Very, very hectic. We need to go ahead and fire up the lock force sign. Where are we? Lock Sesamo. Where's Symbol? Giveaway Monday. We have some administrative tasks. Thank you for the reminder that it's not really a reminder. And we've totally rewired everything. Believe it or not, y'all, I have been doing everything wrong. Volume up. Thank you, Wes Gunner. Dang it, Wes. I got it. I had it. I was right here with you. Let's move the mobile comment section over here. I have what was I saying? What was I about to say? What was I about to say? I can't remember what I was about to say. No, I had a customer literally walk out the door right when 11 o'clock, so we were like a minute late getting started. Sorry about that. And then, of course, that prevented me from doing my last 3 minutes process of doing stuff in the shop, like having my Mississippi cold drip ready. You can see I still have some sweetened condensed milk in the bottom, so I'm going to give this a stir right now as we get started. Everybody gets here. You made it for the assembly. That's right. So we are going to take a sip of our delicious Mississippi cold drip, available to anybody in the continental United States because it's liquids and you know how shipping is. At mscolddrip.com, where they do have a holiday sale going on, I believe. I don't know what code you got to put in or whatever, but you sign up for their social media on Facebook, and they've got a Twitter account, but they don't really do Twitter. They're one of those that just got the account, you know, but don't like understand it or have time for it or whatever, which is understandable. Twitter is definitely not for everybody, but it's my favorite platform, so you can find me at Fonder and Lock. And as usual, as with here on YouTube or as with there on Twitter, if you're dumb, you get blocked. Alright, we got to get started up right to the point we want. Today I'm finishing off my bottle of salted caramel and topping it with mocha, I believe. And I just put in a fresh bottle of Turtle. And our freezer is still holding up, in case y'all wonder. Remember we had the great catastrophe of, oh yeah, Instagram. They're big into Instagram. Forget what I was saying, so I'm just going to stop. Get it stirred up. Give me a little sip of this. I obviously need it. It's been one heck of a week. You know, during the holidays, and I know y'all have the same, everybody has, like, issues, but it's kind of a culmination, and in fact, Rune asked me about this. Kim just got done with the domestic list. We've got a few internationals going out immediately Monday. Unfortunately, we don't have any special like hangers this year, but we do have a couple of new little bling items, just little happies, and I'm going to be sending everybody a pin. We've got a new pin. I don't know if you can even tell it's there. It's such a tiny little, where's my finger? Come on, we got a delay. We got a delay. No, ooh, back, Jason. Back a little bit more. Yep. Okay, and then so nope, not that far back, and then They're right there. Tiny little pin. They're cute little fellas. As well as a couple of new stickers that everybody's going to be getting. Kim just got done doing that list. So we are going to be mass mailing out everybody's little thing. Just some new bling for y'all. Because we appreciate you being here. We do have a few packages going out. We've got some administrative tasks that we do have to take care of. So let's go ahead. Yeah, Gumby. Yeah, you're one of the first internationals to go out. You and Rune and people like Ian. Everybody that's very active on the channel. So Kim has been learning spreadsheets because she did the handwritten labels this year. We've gotten too many subscribers, or too many Lock Force members. And we're having to do multiple lists because we do have the OG crew. The OG crew that's been with us since the beginning of Saturday Morning Live. Episode 50. That's crazy. Episode 50, which means we never got to 50 on the first year. We only got to like 48 because we started like quarter of the way through the year. But 150 episodes. We're close to, if I counted them up, we may be right around 150 episodes. 2-hour episodes, not counting the weirdo Wednesday things that I did. It's just crazy. 50 times 2 hours, that's 100 hours plus, not counting the time that I have to set up in the mornings. And I did wire up differently. So I think I've been restricting myself, y'all. We do have, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? We do have, let's bounce up front. Well, I'm going to go back over the comments here, right over here. Oh, scrolling all the way back. Yes, okay, good. So I can go over the comments over here. We'll take a peek outside for the moment, but it's been one of those, that time of year, besides all the videos that I've got in hold and working on, I always do my end of the year thing, and that's a process. We've got a river going down the street. It is a nasty rainy day out there. And getting ready for season 4. And I had a little chat with Kevin about this the other day, so I'd like to discuss that with y'all, which is part of the administrative task I've got over there. No, not YouTube. No. I was just silly. Get over to this guy. Okay. So yeah, administrative camera. Whoa, come on, camera. I've been wiring things differently. We've got new internet now, and that camera is glitching a little bit. It's just funny. It's just funny. So I had told Kim not to be careful and not save the. That's a USB stick thing, right? You know, the sticky thing that has images and stuff on it. And I was like, Kim, don't put any images on it because it foiled us one day. Well, she apparently forgot about that and put the image of the discussion that we had with she had with the previous, I know you can't read it, so I'm going to read it for you. In the meantime, I'm going to bounce up to the front camera because this one's glitching just a little bit. Wait, I can do it this way. I can do the, okay, main off, second on. I should switch it automatically. All right, go watch the traffic, make sure that guy's not frozen. Here comes the car, and it's not frozen. And we have new phones. This is driving me crazy. Y'all hear that? Listen to that weirdo ring. Yeah, see, locking key. Hello? Okay, we're here. Thank you. Alright. I had that guy called earlier on my personal cell, but so yeah, let's just take a look. I'm gonna go over but ask me I'm gonna go ahead and go over these comments real quick. Super quick. And then we're going to do the administrative tasks, and I'll read you that little lovely letter that made us switch to ceasefire. But in the process of doing that, I discovered several things about my whole setup. I've been, what do you call it? You know, restraining yourself, where bottlenecking. I've been bottlenecking myself. I've had all the cameras running through a USB hub that's 3.0 capable, but I don't know why. I never thought about it for the whole year. And prior to that, just because it was more convenient. Excuse me. And I've been bottlenecking myself because instead of plugging it in to the 3.0 ports, I've been plugging it in to the sole 2.0 port. I don't know if we're going to have any difference because of that, but I did have to rewire everything, and now we're running through the 3.0 USB port, which will hopefully keep this camera. So basically, I had to redo all my plugs and start plugging things into different things. But when I got to Ceasefire Business, Ceasefire is a local company. A lot of you probably haven't heard of it unless you're in the immediate South. They literally started in Ridgeland, Mississippi, 15 plus years ago as a Cellular South, and then they went up to Ceasefire, and now they're doing business fiber, residential home fiber. Huge company. We've had their cell phones forever. We have their home fiber as of a couple of years ago. Hadn't had a single problem with it. And because of the messages that we're going to read over here, we now are with Ceasefire. So anyway, Room, Night Owl, Dang It West, thanks for being here as always. Access, Mr. Hooligan, Dana Reed, Peter Fox, what's up with you? What's up, Big Fox? Gumby, good morning. Access Locks, Willard, what's up? Lock Picking Patrol, and you did see, you just had to come in and say something just to prove me wrong. Technically, you were wrong because you were the one that said you couldn't make it to begin with. Ronald, what's up? HKS, Big Master Key Job. Yep, Alpha Centauri, what's going on? Watching from Germany. 5:56 p.m. Yeah, that's about right. I've never really kind of thought much about world time up until YouTube came along and we got all you guys all over the world. So now I know that it's like between 2 and 3 a.m. in Australia. I know it's like in the European region, in that area, it's between like 5 and 7-ish o'clock. I never knew that before YouTube, so at least it taught me something, right? Brian Edmondson, what's up with you? What's up, Joe Drake? Yes, thanks for the reminder on hitting the thumbs up. I really don't care anymore about the thumbs up. Smash the MF if you want to. If you don't, then fine. I'd appreciate it if you would, but whatever. P. Woodfine, what's up? Fonzie Cunningham, what's going on? And that goes right back to the administrative task as well. Anthony, good morning to you. Good, you're probably afternoon by now. Force sign on USB power. Yeah, I've got the other one up there. Making grilled cheese. What does the SE and SE lock and key means? It used to mean Shadow Enterprise, but our domain got hacked by Japanese porn website, so now it's just pretty much Southeast, or it's just there to confuse people and make them ask what SE stands for. Southeast, good enough. And then we added the Fondren Locksmith because, you know, Fondren is a big thing. And when we added Fondren Locksmith, we started getting twice the number of hits because people were like searching Locksmith and they would see Fondren and go, hey, no, hey, oh yeah, I saw that, blah, blah, blah. And it started outperforming SE lock and key, which has always been hard to remember. It was just something that when we bought the business, we were like, oh, hey, and it rhymes. SE lock and key. I never took a sip of my cold drink, but I spilled it. Oh my good Lord. Hold on, we need a paper towel emergency, people. sitting over here blabbing and I spilled my dang thing on the locked forest light up. Ah! Eh. I gotta take a sip of it now. Hold on. Coffee everywhere. Anyway, where was I? Go back up front. Go back up front while I'm doing this. Alright, Samuel, good. Babe popped in. Hop Skippity, what's up? Locks, New York, what's going on? In LPP's live, everybody was like sharing channel links and all that. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm glad you started doing your videos because I'm trying to. There's a movie out right now. Y'all remember the movie, but then I started looking back, and I was like, I hyped up that other movie so much with like previews, and in the beginning was all, and then the second one was literally me just, hey, what's up, and then going throughout the day. And I don't feel comfortable releasing it, so. Yeah, I spent a whole day, and after all was said and deleted, 49.5 gigabytes of footage, all for that one-day movie. It's an hour 37, hour 38, something like that, sitting happily in the untitled, unavailable, not, you can't see me yet, because I do have to blur out a couple of things in the video. And I don't know if I'm going to release it or not. You know, I've got like 3 of those actually. One from 2 years ago. So one day when I go, you know, I don't know. I'm just going to release a whole bunch of videos. And the timeline with it, because I try to do so much editing and try to make it cool, you know, the music and then the fast speed things. And I even did one driving down the interstate in opposite ways, side by side. And by the time that's done, it's a month and a half later because I've gotten lazy doing it. Anyway, long story short, I'm glad you're doing yours often. So I keep feeling like I need to outdo myself. And when I watched the official Locksmith movie that I did at the beginning of this year, or summertime was it? I compared the two and I was like, I didn't do it right. I totally didn't hype it up enough. So I don't know. I've got 4 other ones holding on the phone right now. You don't do Twitter. A lot of people don't do Twitter. Twitter is toxic. Okay. Yes. Now, Twitter is what you make of it. It's who you follow. You know, you do get the retweets and stuff. Facebook, to me, is toxic as heck. And I hate it. And I'm only on there still to share dog pics. I get friend requests from people. Don't friend me on Facebook because I'm going to deny it. Unless I know you face to face. And even then, I'm very picky. Like, I delete people all the time. Like, I just don't want, because I share dog pics, and literally it's people that I know well enough to accept them into my Facebook circle, which really is nothing but dog pictures and cat pictures. And Twitter is my thing. I mean, that's, y'all who are on Twitter know that that's my thing. And I've got a lot of local, you know, like newscasters. I know they're just trying to grasp for extra info, but like I'm lucky enough on Twitter to have a lot of local followers who, you know, people will come by and be like, "Funny Look, what's up? Love the Twitter." It's funny as heck. But I don't know. It's just my thing. It's not everybody's thing for sure. What is up, Deadbolt Cafe? I saw you on LPP's Live. Welcome to the stream. Happy you're here. We always enjoy new people. Oh, no. Speaking of wired, what was that? Who said that? Somebody said I'm wired. Not wired yet. I was going to buy effing donuts on the way in this morning and eat a bunch of donuts. And I just drove right past that place. It makes me so mad. Let me get finished with the comments. Let me get caught up with the comments. Wait, sorry, babe. What is she not getting me ice cream? I hope she's getting me ice cream. A little too cold. What's up, Tugboat Girl? A little too cold for ice cream, though. Found you on Instagram and now following. Does that make you a stalker? Instagram, literally, for me, yeah. Okay, here's how I am with that. Instagram is literally just for pictures of cool keys and antiques, and a few cat pictures. So it's kind of become, especially with the tie-in to Facebook. My Facebook business page is only for customers. So, I know I've said this before, and I don't mean to harp on it, but Facebook Messenger on a business account does that. When you go to a business profile, it says typically replies within a few hours. I don't like talking about stuff that we do here on YouTube. YouTube, to me, literally the only place I share YouTube every so often is on Twitter. I'll post a link to a YouTube video. And every so often in comments on our Reddit when I feel like being on there. It's on and off again. I'm on there right now, but I'm about to get off again. I like keeping the Lock Force. I like keeping YouTube and my business Facebook page separately. So, and I don't get in any of the Facebook groups or any of that because I don't like Facebook. I just don't like Facebook. Front camera is glitching it a good bit. So that is because of my wiring thing, you know. Hey.
Hi.
What can we help you with?
I called just a little bit ago about 3 keys.
Okay.
Duplicate.
Three plain brass or anyone color?
Plain brass. You guys are the wrong person. Maybe my wife would pick something colorful.
Should surprise her with one.
Huh?
You should surprise her with one.
If that's the surprise, that's a low bar. That's a low bar.
Hey, it's the little things, right?
I will spiff it up a little bit. Skirted all the storm and all that.
Did you want to put these on?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, as a matter of fact, on this one. Check for this. Just put it up.
Go through the center of it.
Yep.
Saturdays when you get 3 keys, you get a free tag, so put that color there.
What was that? Whew. Well, it's sure good to know that you're here. Guess my daughter gets locked out.
Better to make extra keys and
Yep.
or have them than not get locked out. Cheaper. Got 1026 altogether. You should be able to scan them across the metal and it should pick up.
that chip in there.
Sometimes they do. Even the one, yeah, okay, I just have to do it the whole way.
That's what she said.
The ones that have the symbol, sometimes they don't do it either. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to print in there. Print and receipt.
Yes, please.
Okay. Alright, you were good to go. Have a good weekend.
You have a great one too. I like your logo.
Oh, thank you.
It's kind of rad for a locksmith though, isn't it?
What's that?
You got that cross, what's that?
That is is not. That's a YouTube thing.
Oh, okay.
That was made and done for YouTube. Not really necessarily our business logo.
I was thinking, okay, they dressed up in costume. They come out and.
Nah, we have like all the stickers that are right there with like the little guys and stuff on them. That's all done. That's all.
Is there a community of like locksmiths that do kind of like metal locksmithing?
Mm-hmm. Yep, all over the world.
I did not know that.
Yep, all over the world.
They dress up too?
Oh, no. It's just locksmiths getting together doing things.
Is there a music that goes with that, like metal music?
No, I've got a few songs that I've done that are related to locksmithing. But
really? Yeah. Like, I mean, is it melody or what? Or
no, it's just like taking people's songs and adapting them to be used.
Oh, the opportunities there. You guys need to go metal and locksmithing.
We do have somebody made us one using a professional vocal artist that was what was it, Alice in Chains, I believe, something like that. But, yeah.
Here comes a locksmith.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Have a good one.
You too.
So I'm about you want to, but I've got like 4 or 5 of them. Anyway, where were we? Administrative task. New ceasefire fiber came with fucking effing camera, excuse my language, 5 gigabyte speed, or gigabyte speed, right? So turns out that the desktop that we have in the back, the LAN connection, the Ethernet network connection, is fully capable of pulling that 1 gigabyte speed. And it's like a 15-year-old computer desktop. It's a desktop, so that's different. My laptop only goes up to 100 megabytes through the regular Ethernet port. So I went and bought one of those USB to Ethernet adapters to make it faster, and that's what we're plugged into today. I don't know if it's necessarily going faster. I know we are still having a little bit of a camera glitch, and that may be the spiking of the CPU or what. I don't know. It's just glitchy camera. We'll go back up front in a second. So let's see, where did that button go? Second. And let me go back on the comments because I think I missed something here. We dress up as locksmiths. He may end up watching this, so hey, thanks for coming in, customer. But I can't say we don't dress up as locksmiths because I do have a couple of outfits, don't I? I wasn't gonna delve off into all that though. Yeah, those are sanitized. Oh, hey Ian, what's up? Thank you for that. Got me going back to that whole social media thing. Yeah, it's. I wish. I don't wish it, but I wish it would still let you send messages through YouTube. I kind of like that. Because then we have less of a problem. Twitter's fine, but bunch of Honda videos. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you came along so that you can deal with all the Honda crap on YouTube so people can learn that from you. Jason, who's my biggest customer? I don't know, I spend like every other day over at a hospital right around the corner, so probably them. Jason should release the CD of him cutting keys. That's another one of my long-term ones. Is one of those putting together some audio sounds to make a thing. But I'm not an audiophile. I'm not great with music. Hey, check this out. Wait a minute. Come here. No, wait. Go back. No. Come back to this camera. Main camera. Go back to this. So then we've got like. I don't know. Can y'all hear anything? Is it coming through the video? Let's see. Let me listen to this because I don't know how this works. So we've got some music that we can start. Listen to this because I don't know how this works. So we've got some music that we can start. I know you're getting feedback. Because I don't know how this works. So we've got some music that we can. Oh, I know why. Hold on. We got to fix that. Stop. We're going to start implementing this, so we got to go and get this fixed. And administrative task. EJ Walsh. EJ Walsh needs to be. He is going to lose out on his Klein cutter output to. Do we want to output to speakers? Or my headphones. Don't want to do the headphones. We don't want to do the headset. Output headphones to my microphone. Let's see what happens there. Okay. Now, let's see if it comes through. The goal of this is for it to me not hear it, but y'all hear it. So let's just work on this. It's part of the administrative task. And this is all due to work on this. Part of the administrative task. And this is all due to Impacta Megadora P3 Phillips chasing capsaicin. This is all due to Impacta Megadora P3 Phillips chasing capsaicin. This is all due to Impacta Megadora. Yeah, we got double feedback. Impacta Megadora P3 Phillips. No. Number 2 dose Phillips, but I haven't used it yet. I hadn't had to smack it on anything. I hadn't had anything to use it on, so I don't know how it works. But it will be part of the scooter driver video in the future. So. You can't hear anything but you talking normally. Alright, so that's not working. Let's go ahead and try to switch it to just... The only other way to do it is to run it through my speakers, right? So, there... It's running through... Still not able to hear it. I don't understand that. Give me just a minute. We got to play around with this. I'm using y'all as test dummies right now. Speakers, headphones, G-Track, headphones. Okay, how about I turn this guy off? Where'd he go? I pulled it off here. If I turn this guy off. Okay. Now, set it to default. How about that? Let's see what happens there. But I ideally want it to come through as a whole separate track. So now that's on default, and I still play it through the smart device. Yeah. That was another thing I had to reset up on my cameras when I got. We got a new Wi-Fi thing. I hadn't raised it up yet. Do y'all hear any music? I don't hear any music again. So I'm going to hit it off. Let me know when you finally hear music. There's only like 4 settings, so this shouldn't take long. But ideally what I want this to be able to do is play just through the video and not hear, because I can easily, I guess I can easily, hell, apparently I can't. Speakers, okay. And then, see, that's supposed to be going through my speakers, and I've got it up to 100. And it's still not doing it. So unless y'all hear music again. Can we turn it up? Nope, nothing. Okay, let's flip it over to headphones, G-Track Pro. So I'm gonna have to fiddle around with my speaker settings to get that to work, obviously. Because I'm doing everything right. That's sound effects. So we got sound effects, so if we have no obligatory sirens, we can make our own. Default. Okay, default. And then let's go ahead and add a source in audio. Oh, I know where to go. Hold up. Let me go to settings right here. This may drag the thing down a little bit. Let's go to audio. Alright, desktop audio is disabled. Mic auxiliary 2 is not available. That's because it's not turned on. Mic auxiliary 3. Probably gonna have to run it through some kind of like one of these sound Epic Cam sound things or something. Desktop audio is disabled, so let's fix that to speakers and see if that helps. Okay. Now. That way. Still nothing. Let's try a different one. And again, that goes back to me not being real great with audio files. Oh well. We'll try it again one day. We'll have to have another one of those crazy test. Oh, wait, you had music? Oh, okay. Okay, alright. Okay, hold on. What did I do? I should have looked over at the comments because that was weird. Okay, so if I'm on this screen, and let's go on hold music right there. Okay, so now it's working? Because I can't hear anything. Okay, I'm going to wait just a minute and watch the comments. Both of those worked. So right now there should be music, kind of a laid back beat going. Yep, okay. So that's great because I was worried about it giving me interference. If it played from my speaker, I didn't want it like bouncing off. So I don't know, is that loud? Because I have no way of knowing how loud it is. If I turn it down to like 20-ish. Okay, now we're at 20% on the music, and what I wanted it to do was kind of like be a smooth, a laid back, thing. So I need to know if 20%, which is what we're running now, with music still, it's not too loud to cover up me talking. Now make it stop. It isn't good music, but it is music. I can't hear it. I can't even remember which song is that. This is time-lapse ambient music. This is like elevator music, okay? Okay, so 20% is good. Good at 20%. Too loud for your voice. Good at 20%. Maybe try 10%. Okay, we'll knock it down to 10%. This is very important to me because sometimes when I'm doing stuff, I'd like to throw out some stupid music every so often, and this is what it is. It actually gives me a countdown timer. We're 50 seconds left on that song. This is 10%. Try 15%. Okay, Gumby, now you're just being ticky. You would go 15%. Okay. 15%. I'm going to try it on 2 different tracks. Wait, 14, 15. Okay, 15%. I think that's a good consensus. If you want and avoid drowning out. Seems good if you want to avoid drowning out your brother. So, you know what? 12% it is, damn it. 12%! 10% max. 12.3. Hop skippity, I'm right there with you, man. Right there with you. No louder than 10. So we're going 12%, dang it. Okay, let's try. Okay, that's the end of the song. So at this point, the song should have ended, and you should hear my voice still perfectly. Yeah, I'm going to. I always watch the thing and read comments. So then I had another on-hold music right there. That one is going to be probably too high. I'm going to lower that down to 12. I can't go 12.5, but we'll just do 12. It's over now. There we go. Yep, just the voice. Now we are doing a whole different song. And then I'm going to go ahead and fix my outro music because we have outro music, so I'm going to go ahead and knock it down to 12. But that is just great. Okay, it works. We know what to do. And it is set to default, so I think, yep, perfect. Sweet, got a funk. Taking music selections now, y'all. Administrative task. EJ Walsh, if you're out there, if you ever watch this again, I don't know what happened to you. You obviously don't have your notifications set. You did win a Klein. Turning it off. Sorry. You did win a Klein cutter, and we don't have your information. We couldn't find it in our list. So EJ Walsh, if y'all see EJ Walsh in the thing, tell him he needs to submit that. Also, very pointed in. Very, very important thing. If you have moved since you signed up for LockForce, if you've signed up for LockForce, we've got your name. Don't be repetitive. If you know you've signed up and you haven't moved since you signed up, or you hadn't changed your mailing address, go do it now at the link that Daniel West will get up there for us. I should have that copy so I don't have to make him do it. I'll have to add that to my copy-paste list. But go re-sign up and put in your new info at the link that he's going to get up there for me. Thank you, Wes, as always. Put up some Mission Impossible music to fit the dang customer. See, that's what I want to go with. I want to have when a customer's in here, I want to be able to like reach over and tap depending on the mood of the customer. You know, if it's a mean customer, then we'll have some heavy metal music, and if it was that guy that was talking about it, we'd have some heavy metal music. I'm getting better at this. It's only taken 150 episodes. Can somebody remind me who won bingo? Because it never got put on our list that I recall. The last 2 games of bingo, there were 2 winners. And then right before that, I had this funny Yale lock that I gave to somebody. I can't remember who that was either. And if nobody can remember off the top of their head, I know Gumby won one. No, not bingo. I'm sorry. Not bingo. Plinkio. The last Plinkio. Who were the 2 winners on Plinkio last time? Bingo, we've got the list of. I can't remember who won Plinkio Game 1 and Game 2, but I want to say it was Mercurial and Pocket Women. Season 3, Episode 41. That would have been the last time. Pretty sure that's right. Let me get this rewritten for Kim because we do have a couple of those that have to get out immediately as well because they're packages. Let's just write it on this. It's gonna be shipping week, y'all. Make sure and hit the like button to pay for the mailing labels. Mailing labels. Where are all the pens, dang it? Sharpie will work. Alright. But right before we did bingo, we had I just had this Yale funny handle set that I was going to give to somebody. Somebody won it in a bingo, maybe. So it was Merc and Pocket Women. Pocket Women, I don't know if you're going to get this. Y'all can't get, I don't know how I'm going to send you anything. We're going to try to send you a nonchalant, I know you're not going to be able to get a package, but we're going to try to send out the stickers in a nonchalant little envelope. Are y'all even, can we send envelopes to you guys? Or is it like totally nothing? I know packages are not, but hopefully we can just get a small padded envelope to you with at least a couple of stickers in it. And then we did have Lock Kraken. I can't remember if Lock got his package or not. He had a bingo a long time ago. Dusty Knuckles, we still owe you. But I was talking to Kim the other day. We gotta have a serious talk now, y'all. Serious talk. Y'all get ready for a serious talk. Willard won something. Did you get your thing? Willard, I want to say he had his mailed out. And then I got a few other names. Ideal section. Ronald, Ideal Sec Plus. Ideal Security. Oh, Ronald won that Ideal Security. Got it. Ideal package. I've also thrown a couple of things in there. So all that literally have to get out Monday because they're taking up room in the back. They're all boxed up. And Kim keeps going, Jason, who the F is this supposed to go to? And I'm like, no, it's getting to be too much for me. All right. I mean, no, I was going to do that. I was going to do all that. I was just hoping somebody could remember. There's a whiteboard involved. All right, firefighter, have a good one. Stay safe out there. Finally getting some rain. Oh, y'all want to bounce over to the other camera? See what's going on out there. It's yeah, it's kind of rainy day. Kevin, I know Kevin got yours. You got yours. And you got one of the special 3/4 inch chisels. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. My local depot still has not changed. Marquio, it's on the list. I checked the list. I didn't check it twice, but I did check the list, I thought. And I couldn't find it on there. Yes, on the website, thank you. That's absolutely not necessarily, but we love it when people send us stuff, so thank you ahead of time. Y'all can always send, did you find out where the cone came from? No, y'all can always send stuff to us. Did I tell y'all we discovered who sent the toaster oven? That was my mother. I'm gonna give it to you, Wes, tonight. I'm gonna bring it in the back of the truck. Do you need a toaster oven? I can't plug it in here. Like, we're stressed out. This is an old building. We've got old wiring. We brought a microwave up here, which I know has a high spike. Flip the breaker in a heartbeat. I could plug it into one of these other ones, but it takes up so much counter room that I literally have no use for it. And unless you want it, Wes, I don't know what to do with the toaster. Yeah, thanks, Mom. She spent 3 days on the internet and a lot of hard work trying to find it. So we returned something, and that's a point of contention. I'm not going to get into familiar matters, but she doesn't need to be back. We've told her time and time again not to buy stuff like that. And she does anyway. Okay, Wes, you don't. You don't have anywhere to put it either? See, if you can, yeah, it was the parent, it was the mother. And rocky relationship. Luckily, she lives over in Washington, the state of Washington. We've been back and forth. It's, you know, she's supposed to be coming in April for our oldest's wedding. And she's on a limited income, and we're like, do not buy the QVC is the devil's company. We actually one time we called QVC and said, is there any way we can like make her stop? Make her get off of QVC? And they were like, without power of attorney, no. Still would ask if the customer, I just don't have room for it here. We don't have room for a house. We don't have I don't know. A wedding gift. You know, we thought about giving it to them. I think they have plenty of counter room. It may just be a Christmas present for them. He keeps saying a 10K sub toaster giveaway. We're only about 950 something away. You love QVC? I have such an issue with them. Oh, puppy. Oh, y'all can't see the puppy. Yeah, the camera's in the wrong spot. God, QVC is still a thing. Taking advantage of homebound, because she just had surgery. She has surgery for something every few months. And they take advantage of it because, you know, I don't know. But that explains the warehouse thing. That explains a lot. And if she's coming in April, she's going to want to see this toaster. So if I give it to the oldest and her new fiance / soon-to-be husband, I did find some yellow and purple suits on Amazon, by the way. I don't think they're going to let me get them, but for the record, if I was getting a team and wanted the key toasted, I'd be like, heck yeah. Got to pick up son, no power. GQ man's on the road. Why don't you have power? What's going on? You alright? Oh, did the storm knock out some stuff? New camera right here? Not really. The same camera. That's literally, even though it glitches out everywhere, it's still the best camera. One of the best. I bought a house from QVC. Junkie, all new. A house? You bought a house from a QVC junk. Oh, so you didn't buy a house like from Q. I thought you bought it from QVC. I was like, they sell houses on QVC? If you haven't seen the videos of Mike Rowe on QVC, you're welcome. Why does he flame into it too? I know he's got elderly parents that drive him crazy doing funny stuff like that too. I'll have to watch that part. Yeah, we thought we were going to lose power here earlier, but we didn't. And, you know, we've got it wired in. Or the guy that owns the building wasn't real thrilled with them burying the ceasefire box in the back, but it only adds value to the building. So he hosted it. Oh, yeah. I've seen those clubs. Okay, I know what you're talking about. That's right. That's right. He started with QVC, didn't he? That was like his first real gig. And the whole pin, wasn't that his thing where they were like, sell this pin or something like that? I saw that. What do we have to do today? Let's go pull the front camera around. You buy houses, or you flip houses. I gotcha. Yeah, kind of hard to do nowadays, isn't it? If I do find space in the shop, it's Pop-Tart City. I've racked my brain coming up with a way to use a toaster in locksmithing. I can't come up with it. Hot bluing? hot bluing. That's all I can come up with. You should have Micro at SC for a Dirty Jobs episode. A good friend of mine in high school actually had Micro come to his house and did a thing. It is Mississippi Blues Box Guitars. Or cigar box. Mississippi Blues Box Guitars. Mississippi Blues Guitars. Archie. I don't know how well I don't know how you'd be able to find it, but he did an episode, it was like one of those little mini episodes where he did that Mississippi Blues Box Guitars, and he was actually at his house and showed him how he made it. He makes takes cigar boxes and he makes guitars out of them. Now he's trying to drop off. He's calling the cleaners who don't answer their phone on the weekend. Oh, I gotta get my clothes out. I still haven't done a Frank meter yet, have I? We're gonna focus outside for just a minute. I'm gonna bring the camera back over. I wanted to show y'all something very interesting. Asa Abloy seems to have absorbed another company. Do you find that surprising? I don't. Not at all. But I do find it surprising the company that it appears to be. Now, I don't know for sure whether it's always been this way and they rebox it and relabel the stuff, or if this is, hey, they're not open on Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. It's on the hours are on the window. So the deal is, wait, you up on the screen for? Get off the screen. What are you supposed to have them do? A lock that's all jammed up with WD-40 and jelly and obtainium and toast it. Better or worse? Ken actually got to play with this when he came. And a few people who have been around, Wes and Chris Sistrunk. This guy, this W-Lock, I've shown this before, W-Lock key. I have poured every imaginable compound into this keyhole, lit it on fire with lighter fluid, like poured lighter fluid in it, lit it on fire, let it burn out, did it again many times, and have been doing that since about 1999, which is when they sent this to us. It used to have another shroud. I did manage to get one shroud off. The key will work, I promise. It's just a little gooey. I probably should have dumped graphite in there. I think I may have. Okay. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Come on, you can get in there. Oh, did our W-Lock? Oh, there it goes. I was about to say, hadn't failed in 20 years. Better not fail now.
Oh, there it is.
And also one of the tasks I'm going to do, thanks again, Jay, for sending me those hooks, but I'm about to redo some of that section right there of the board with your new hooks that you sent me. I hope they work out a little bit better, but yeah, I'm going to be kind of redoing that whole section as well. I don't know if it'll be the first of the year.
Jason, have you seen this new Easy Lock? LPL put up a video, an Easy Lock.
No, I hadn't watched it. I hadn't had time to be on. Hadn't had time to be on anybody's channel for a little bit. Yeah, it'll all clean out with brake cleaner. The floor space behind you is getting really clean. What you think about that?
You know the reason why Nakatomi Plaza 6 has helped considerably.
So much so that there might be a 7. No, I have room for a 7. I don't think I have room for a 7. Because I can take my 2 carts, Red Rolly Thing 1 and Red Rolly Thing 2, and Red Rolly Thing them to the back room during live. So actually during the week, Red Rolly Thing is right there, kind of in the way. But yeah, because of them, and as soon as Harbor Freight gets Red Rolly Things back in stock, we're gonna do the Red Rolly Thing tower. I'm gonna try my dangest to make 2 of them stack on top of each other. I think I can do it. Okay, administrative test done. Y'all want to go take a look at some antique locks? We can get a lock. We can get a
Mark off the square. We have them.
let's go grab the camera. I didn't find out. Let's see. Okay. How's my Versa stack working out? Come to think about it, LPP, we're gonna do something up there with that. That is actually what we're about to go up front for. We're going to do that, and then we're going to come back and take a look at the antique locks. So we're, at this point, going to go ahead and switch over and give this silly ass thing a try one more time. We are now switching over to the mobile microphone. Talk to me, tell me what's going on with that. Should be at 200%. However, I just realized since I'll be over at the camera with the camera close to me, I could also probably switch to the second cam audio. So right now it probably just went down a little bit, even though it's at 200%. Mobile mic is great. Good sound, good sound. Okay, well, I don't know what I did different, but I guess it's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the mobile comments up here. And there's something that we gotta do. And I have decided, I've been carrying around the, the drawers for the Versa stack. It's muffled. It's good sound, and it's muffled. Yeah, and it's probably just where it is on my shirt. Let me move it down just a bit, put it literally right in front of my mouth hole, and kind of talk down like this. So that's right. Okay, there we go. Muffled. I don't know if moving it up here will do better or not. I'm actually talking directly into it right now. All right, the sound sounds way better today. Okay, well, good enough. You sit right here, and that hurt. Carson in the house. Ow, cut the heck out of my finger. Bro, the cleaner just closed. At least it's not raining anymore, though. Carson, up in the see you, Ken. Thanks for joining in. But you know what? I've been putting this off. And it's time. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. That is my main toolbox right now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Remember I said that I was gonna, in fact, in the video, in that movie that I was talking about, that I'm not probably gonna release, but it was when I first got this guy. And I had to, and it had been so long that I had to start putting notes in there saying, don't forget, this is from like 3 months ago. Betting the drawers don't work good on the bottom of the box. So, in the truck, I talked about not using this. This works out wonderful for chisels. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Probably won't work out as wonderful when we eventually have to switch to the bigger, stupid ones. Got our 5 amps right there. James Randolph, I know you may not be here, but you said something about these things were buzzing because they're not right. And to check the continuity, do I have to take it apart or do I just prong up a couple of these? I've never really checked a battery before. I'm not that electrically smart. But the point is this guy is officially going to be strike plate headquarters. Look, I got it wet. So I carry this in the truck. Like, here's my doors to my truck, and I open up, let's zoom out a little bit. Open up the doors to my truck. This is sitting over to the right, like this. And this guy, I take in and out on top of it and set it back down. That's how I come in and out of the truck. Whenever I need something, I grab. Whenever I'm doing an install, I grab that. This stays there. However, there are 2 other cases blocking the drawer. This has lived, this was just kind of thrown together at the time because I was carrying it with that. Then I was like, I don't need to carry every freaking strike plate. I've got these and I've got one more strike plate container in my truck. This is the only logical thing that I can come up with, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9. So, since this has been, to be able to pull the drawers out, I'd have to pull those down. No big deal. And it sits better that way, so I'm not really concerned about that. However, I'm just wondering, will I be able to just use... We won't know until we just try it, right? Because there are a lot of different strike plates. We've gone through this whole strike plate flavors and conundrums. These are Baldwin. I can tell that because of the square cutout. Then we got some that are the ones that come with grade 2 locks. And then again, there's a Baldwin right there. That would be probably a Baldwin. And then I got raised lip. So the one thing that I'm not real sure about is how well these are all gonna sit in here. So if y'all don't mind for a minute, y'all wanna see how this works out? We're going to because I want to know how it works out. It was funny when I started doing videos on these the strike plates. Everybody, when I did a video where I was putting in a lock and lock, I used 2 versus side by side. They're underlift. You can also take the drawers out to remove any divider. So if I decide, I can switch this drawer and this drawer, I hope. So yeah, deadbolts, these are actual deadbolt strike plates. I had to argue with several people who thought that they were apparently more wise about this than they thought they were, but yeah, I was like, no, this is not a deadbolt plate, but this is. You can tell there's no lip there, and literally they did that for that changed a long time ago, and basically I was just like, you haven't put in any deadbolts in a while, have you? Obviously not, because almost every one of them now come with that style. So yeah, I mean, you've got your color choices. You even got thin and thick. Oh, phone. That phone sounds so funny, doesn't it, y'all? SE lock and key. It would probably be Tuesday before we'd have any availabilities. Okay. Night. Call that $29.99 place. I bet they can help you. Oh wait, I put the wrong color in there, didn't I? Yep. I think this will work out pretty well for that, which means I'll be able to reclaim this guy. Scrap. And also, y'all saw what happened right there, right? See how it slips under no matter what you do? It still slips under the thing. You had to take out the dividers on one of mine. Camera's being glitchy again. Yeah, I see that. Dang it. Dang it. I'm going to keep an eye on that while I'm doing this, and then we're going to go, we'll go refresh the camera. You might wonder why I keep these small strike plates, and that's because of those plastic doors with the strip. Those really only work for those, so that's why I keep that. So we got small, and large in here, all in the same box, which means, oh, ew. Okay. I think this will fit perfectly for this, y'all. What do you think? These dividers just suck. Okay. Let's move that here, move this here, move this here. Long story short, I like the platform. There are a few things about the Craftsman that I'm not fond of, really. But what can you do? Nothing's perfect. You'll never be totally happy with whatever you choose. It'll only suffice until the next great idea comes along. I am glad I didn't stick with the big fellas, the pack outs. That would have just been overkill for me. And then we have all the T strike plates right there. So that would be kind of like that. All right, so this is the furthest away. What I want to do is put the lesser used kind of towards the back here. And I'm going to count all these as lesser used because that dude did take my parking spot. Security strike plates. This is really a backup. So I don't necessarily need those up front. While they are the most commonly used guys in there, I don't necessarily need them to be up front. So let me grab those out, and we've emptied it. And we've got plenty of room and plenty of drawers. And now I won't feel so bad that I'm carrying around a freaking extra bin for no reason. Get right there, get right there, get right there. You get right here. Security, put plates, security. Oh, let's get that rusty one out of there. We don't want that interfering with all the other ones. So, and we have reclaimed a whole section. So what I'm thinking is we do this, all right? Yep. Deadbolts, maybe right here. Deadbolt. Whew, kind of running low on the dark bronze. Okay. This will be the easiest to access. I wouldn't even have to pull it out all the way. So we're gonna go. Only makes sense to go knob versions right here, right? Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see, knob, kind of the various ones. Yep. I do not like these knob plates. Square or nothing, y'all. The rounded ones just don't. To me, they cause more problems. So get the heck out of here. And then we got small plates, which we could actually put here. And look at all that room left over, y'all. Plenty of room for a couple of different other ones. I might take these actually and put them back to the very back, because those are kind of, you know, specialty use plates. Does this fit pretty well? Look at that. Look, it fits perfectly sideways, y'all. So, in case you're wondering about the drawers, it's been out of focus this whole time, hasn't it? Fits perfectly.
I mean, the freaking thing kept tripping right when we were saying.
And I got a whole nother drawer. So, yeah, I think that's great. I think that's great for them. In fact, I could go ahead and probably make one of these drawers various screws. Hey! Now what am I going to do with that? I don't know. But that thing's still pretty much as it's always been. This will go back in the truck, so I'm just go ahead and put that right there. Thank you for not being here longer than 15 minutes, bro. Scrap. I'm not going to use these guys, so we're just going to put this over here. And come on off. Oh my God, that is so heavy. Oh yeah, that added some weight to that guy. Certainly added some weight to that guy. Whew. Whoa. Stay right there. Come with me if you want to live. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, we didn't check the ANSI. Yeah, we didn't check that. That's a good point, Night Owl. Let's, before we move the camera, I didn't check to see how the ANSI ones would fit in there. Let me grab a couple. And see, I think they might be too long. Oh, that wouldn't be very good, would it? That would not be good at all. Oh my God, that's like lifting weights. What do you think? I mean, you could fit a few like that. So I'm thinking, and it's a shame because if you cut a notch in it, look at that. Ooh. Okay, so maybe you just cut a notch out so that it doesn't slide. I was gonna say cut the whole thing out. Did y'all see these come out? They look like they come out. Okay, well, I did not know that. All right. Because I never looked. What the hell? So I would think that it loses rigidity. So you could dump a whole bunch in like that, you know. But I was almost thinking if you decide on a permanent spot for that actually may be a good idea to just cut out like I did with that other one, the DeWalt version, which by the way is broken and falling apart. But take your jigsaw, come in here and just cut that down to there. It won't go anywhere. I don't know. That's something to explore. Oops. Definitely won't work that way, will it? Good call. All right. So, yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that, but I've done it. So now it is now the official strike plate area. I do have a bunch more in the truck. All the ANSI plates I've got. Maybe if I took that center divider out, and you know the longer versions of strike plates, maybe not quite this long, but you know what I mean. Like that definitely wouldn't fit, but the shorter versions of this style of plate, if I opened up one whole back row, maybe I could use it for that and for other security plates maybe. Just an idea. All right, y'all, we literally only got out Carson just for the end of the year. That's going to be the last time you see Carson. So say goodbye. Thank you for your help today, Carson. You were going back up because the shot does not look good with you up here. So thank you as always for your service, Carson. Wait, you come over here. Y'all ever seen these at Office Depot? I was going to do a video on them. Let me make sure the camera's not frozen before we go any further because I lost the mobile comment section. Nope, we're still good. Okay. This is a Office Depot thing. This is kind of one of my favorite things. I've got 2 of them. All right. And I was going to do a whole separate video on this one day, but people are going to be like, why don't you just get a rolly toolbox, Jason? And this guy I used just yesterday. They're pretty dang awesome for when you have to go into a hospital or another area where you have to walk a long way and you got to carry some door locks with you. Let's say you got to carry 2 or 3 commercial levers with you. That and your penning kit and drill and all that. I mean, it's not the sturdiest thing, but for like $25 at Office Depot, $35, something like that, it's not bad. And it folds up, whereas toolboxes absolutely do not fold up. All right, we do have just a couple of locks that we lost this week, and then we'll take a look at the what am I trying to say? Oh, antique lock. And then we'll be done. It's 12:32. Let me catch up on the comments real quick. Ooh, it's scrolling fast there. Let's let that catch up. While I'm here, I'm going to take a sip. Oh yeah, the whole thing. Here we go. So this person is the owner of our previous ISP. And Kim was going back and forth with him about the problem that we had currently, which was the problem that had been happening repeatedly. Right before this, the problem prior to that, he had given her his cell phone number whenever he had problems to call her. So if you look at it, it may look like he's talking to 2 different people, and that's because he is talking to 2 different people. He's holding a mutual conversation with Kim, and he's holding a different conversation with the tech girl, or the wife of one of the crew, who answers the phone with the kids screaming in the background. Obviously, it's just 4-door house. And Kim was like, listen, we're down again. What's going on? We had called tech. So apparently the tech got upset that Kim was rather angry with her, because it repeatedly happens. And so he was holding a dual conversation. Well, the very first line, guess what, was not supposed to go to Kim. Was supposed to go to the tech support girl that Kim had tried finding out what the F was wrong with our internet again, because our phones go down when the internet goes down. So he said to her, to Kim, what he meant to tell to his own internal employee. SE lock and key. Good. No, sir, we don't do this. No, sir. Only Aloha, but Monday through Friday. Aloha, Monday through Friday. All right. So anyway, long story short, oh, you can't, yeah, you can see it enough. Long story short, he apparently, like the dumbass he is, decided to send the message meant for. Why is the focus all messed up? Stop it. Ah, there it goes. Sunrise. Sunrise. Yeah, he was like, once we see this issue through, I'm telling her to find a new provider. But we had already signed up with a new provider by then. But that was just great confirmation. It's pretty sad when we had unreasonable expectations because our internet and phones went down. It was unreasonable of us to have good service, basically, or have service, period. Never trust an IT professional who can't handle instant messaging. Yep, so he pretty much royally screwed up when he sent that. We were just like, well, it's a good thing that we had been going month to month. And our last day was the 10th, which happens to be the day that C-Spire was here to schedule to get our phones going, which is all we were waiting on. We had already been, and I put the router in, so I should have expanded range. One day we're going to go out further in the street to see how well the router does. I hadn't moved it up high yet, but yeah, how big of a dumbass are you to even send that? You shouldn't even texted that when you're going back and forth between two people. That's just dumb, because you're bound to make a mistake. And you know what? If the owner of the company is tired of dealing with us, we're tired of dealing with their ass. And by that time, we had already signed up. So basically, after that, Kim was just like, "Don't worry about y'all finding us a new provider. We've already got that. We've already got that handled." So yeah, we don't have any locks we lost this week. I only had the split screen up and the camera for the sole purpose of throwing just a couple of things. We do have a couple of things. Poof. Poof. What do we have down here, y'all? I don't know. Literally, all we had was the few strike plates that we just got, and that's it, really. I mean, if you think about it. Let's see, we want that camera here, don't we? Yep, just like that. Yep, we need to bring this camera around, do a little twisty. Yep. All right, we've got the poor Duckett family. Puppies does count if we don't get to see them. Okay. Latch for LSDA. You know, I may have put this on a while ago. I don't know what's sticking with it, and I don't really care because it's just a passage lock. It is a heavy use thing. And I think I'm going to have to step it up to one of those Survivor ones. So we have those 4 strike plates. Let's go ahead and zing those off. All in one. One. Hey, every one of them went in too. Ha ha! All right, let's see what's going on with this guy. This is actually fairly new. When I was unscrewing it from the door, that came out. So that was, the through bolts were in. Everything was working fine. And it was sticking. So let's figure out what the heck. We got a lot of white grease. I don't know who put that white grease in there. So what it looks like is the rosette. Look at that. Wait. Look at that. There's a this cap right here goes on top, and that honestly looks like was causing the problem. Let's get a pokey tool. We need a pokey tool. I know I didn't put the inner plate in, but I don't care. Oh no. So outside was working fine, up or down. Inside was working fine, seemingly fine down, but I can feel a little grit. But then when you go up, it was sticking. I mean, I almost think I need to send this one in for warranty, because that was obviously scratching up on there. That could mean any number of things. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I try that for warranty? They're pretty good about warranty and stuff. I could go back and see when I put this on. It's I have had problems with them being slightly off. I don't know. It's, you know, it's like a $25, $30 lock. Probably shouldn't have had it in place where I needed an even heavier duty one, but nah, we're gonna throw it. We're gonna throw it. Ooh! Oh, all the parking places are gone from up front. And I hope that person is coming back. Ready? Here we go. That was worth the miss. I'm not going to warranty that crap. It's just a passage lock. Not bad. Not bad, Jason. Not bad. Uh-oh. Hey. But the funny thing was about that whole situation, let's go back up front. Y'all can take a peek at our parking space, gone parking places. Yep, thank you for that, people. Really appreciate all y'all taking up those spots. So y'all missed a good one. I thought about uploading her little fiasco, but you know, one of those I keep for a 15-minute spot. And a lady came in last week at about 3 o'clock and offered to buy the spot. And we're like, we don't sell spots. And she was all like, who put that 15-minute sign out there? I said, we did, because there's customers that come and go from about 3 different businesses here. So there's a 15-minute spot for them. Well, I'm going to be longer than 15 minutes, so how much do I need to give you? I was like, it's not for sale. We don't sell parking spots. And then she's like, you must just be having a bad day. And I almost wanted to say, yeah, because you're in here acting dumb. Long story short, then she turned around and she was like, well, how much is it for a key? And I'm like, they're $2.50, but even if you buy the key, that doesn't mean that you can park your car there for the rest of the afternoon when there's people that need that spot, because that's what happens all the time. And she's like, well, this is off that topic. We're done with that topic. Now I just want to know how much the key is. I was like, $2.50. And she's like, okay, well, can you make me one? I said, I can, but you still have to move your car so that other people can use that spot. And she just got mad. And then I was like, she's like, so are you going to make the key or not? And I was like, at this point, no. I thought about doing that video. I'm going to start a whole new channel of just asshole parkers. So then when I turned her down for making her key, she stormed outside, got something out of her car.
Okay.
Hey, there goes friendly UPS guy. He didn't see him, but that was him. So then she walked down the street. I checked the camera, and she was here from 3 o'clock to 8:30 at night. So, yep. Can we have cars towed? No, because it's a public street. Those are basically just signs saying, please be a decent human and do this. And because of the controversy in Fondren, we have a parking guy that comes by, an official city employee, policeman. But because of the whole shwoob around here, if you park over a line, he'll give you a ticket. If you park, he comes down here mainly to get handicapped parkers. But we can put notes on cars. I'm perfectly allowed to put a dirty note on the car that says, not really dirty. We'll try to be nice about it, but during the week, 7 to 5, it is labeled 15 minutes per the city. And this is 15-minute parking only. We ask that you respect it. The merchants depend on this. Stop being an asshole. Type letter, slap it on the window, and we'll have people come in and slam it down on the counter and be like, well, I can do it, I want to. And we're like, yeah, it proves you're an asshole. Now then they'll be here longer, flattening the tires, blowing the car up, picking up the sign. If we ever win the lottery, I will say that those signs are in concrete buckets, and there might, for some reason, a tornado might come along and pick up the sign and throw it right through their front windshield. Who knows? Things happen, you know. It's an act of God type of thing. We don't know where it came from. It was there, and the next minute it was through your windshield. So, claimed and sold after 15 minutes. Oh yeah, lastly, antique locks. I promised y'all to look at these antique locks. Finally got around. Where'd the camera go? Come here, camera. I gotta take a quick look at these guys. I've been sucking on doing videos and publishing them, so I don't have actual footage of any of this, but we can take a look at it here. I'll go ahead and show you the couple. Go to autofocus. Focus, dang it. Let us bounce to split screen. So, current ones are these guys. And I've got more coming in. So this has a super, oh, come on now, camera. What's wrong with you? There we go. These have a super narrow hole. This is a 1B key and a 5B key. They're too thick. 1B and 5B almost always fit all of these. This guy, hey, lucky me, was too thick. However, I just ran across some 9Bs that were a little bit smaller. Both of them, same customer. So I've got two 9Bs I'm about to make the key for. I've already made the keys for, I made the key for this guy first, right? And as I was doing it, I got a little too carried away. And if you turn it slow enough, so there it goes. See, so that's bad. A little too carried away on that. It only does it on one side, so one of those two little castle things was not great. These keys are not finished, by the way. They still have some buffing and stuff to do. And I was like, God dangish, I had to narrow that down for it to even fit in there. That's not easy to do. Luckily, I have the I Love You 3000. In fact, we got to go ahead and do this. Is it? Oh, wait. You know what? Gumby, thank you again for my extra thing of Sharpies. We're going to go ahead and bust out a new one for this. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Got to name him, right? I Love You 3000. So, yep, that's what I had to put this to work for. Because one of these has this little notch, and I had to make the little notch right here. So once I just saw that I went past this, past the point of no return, I was like, well, effing crap. I've got a lot of invested in this. Maybe I can make it fit for this one. So that's when I started grinding and cutting. And guess what? It works beautiful on both sides for this one. So no waste, thank goodness. These keys are very, you know, it worked there, but this one requires a little bit shorter key, and that makes that one not throw or retract all the way. So unfortunately, the gentleman, as far as I can tell, I have not been able to figure out a way to make it work for both, just because it's a little bit shorter on this one than that one. That one needs a little bit longer blade. So I guess he is just going to have two different keys once I clean these guys up. And basically, let's zoom in there. You can see where well, you can kind of see where I took the cutter for this guy and came in and zip, 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 zip in there. It is not great to have to do. This is, you know, you overseas guys are like, you idiot, just order X key. It doesn't work like that in the US, unfortunately. But then, oh wait, wrong one. Then I discovered the 9Bs actually won't have to be cut down. So technically we should, and there's no inner wards in this. So if we come over to the grinder, do we have time to do this? Let's see. Let's see, I think we do have just a little bit of time. We'll bring the cable over, hit it on the grinder a little bit, see what happens. We can knock this out, can't we? Can't we? We got a little bit of time. Clamp a wheel. Wheel clamp. Pocket women, did you win again? Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord, woman. You are banned from playing bingo anymore. Now you're not banned, but we're gonna have to give you an extra special. Ah, come on. Oh, oh, there it goes. Hey, isn't there a whole different tool shaft? Yeah, it only came with like one collet, but I've already had from my old Dremel 2000 or 1000s I had different size collets as well. So, altering the ward and lever on the lock. No, because apparently he's got several of each one of those, and he's hoping that the key works for it. So if I alter the one that they sent in, it's not local. So I think he has like a couple of these and a couple of those, and I think he's hoping that the key. I told him, I said, there's no guarantee. The ward may be in a different place. I can widen the ward so it may work, which I'll probably do. But if I alter just the lever, which I could easily, then it wouldn't work on that other lock. So that kind of. And yeah, I had an extension. I want to get a new extension. So basically, we're just going to grind this guy down on the grinder. Let's go back here and do this real quick. Oh, the chat's right in the way, isn't it? Let's move the chat over here. I better do this or I'm going to get flamed on the socials. Where's the phone? Still not used to the phone. SE lock and key. Hello? Nope. If it was A1 lock and key, I probably would have said, hello, A1 lock and key. All right, now we got to take the front off, right? Where are we? What time is it? Oh, 12:59. We're gonna have to get. We gotta get the live chat. Went to top chat on that phone. I got a live chat up here. No, I still got a live chat going. We'll finish this real quick and then we'll be done. I did say one-ish. All right, let's go over here, grab our safety goggles once again. Only one more hour to go. All right. So obviously, the trick is it does have to have this stop. See how you've got this little gap, right? If you take too much of this away, what happens is when you push the key in, it's basically too much of it is gone and the key goes too far. So almost always when you're making these keys, you're only taking just a sliver off the back and you're taking a couple of slivers off the front. So see how a couple of slivers there. Let me grab the phone. No, this is not A1. SE lock and key. What year model? Yeah, we don't come out and make keys like that. I'm sorry. All right. Little by little, right? Little by little. You can notice I have my jaw off of this guy. So we're going to hope this works. Can you see that? Once I start cutting? See, that's the problem. That's the problem with this angle is you can't see the actual cutting of it. So let's see if we can't fix that. Yep, just like that. All right, let me grab mobile comments so I can see if we're on. And we were about to wrap this up. We got about 5 more minutes left. We're not going to totally do this. Oh, look, I put the comments in the wrong spot again. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, beautiful. Now it's tight, and that's because the flashing right there. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Just now saw that, so let's go ahead and get rid of it. Hey now. It's not the greatest way to hold a bit key, but it's gonna not work. Because there's a little bit of a stop there. And if you look really close, you'll see oil because I've oiled that guy up. So what do y'all think? Center issue? You can actually see it right there. Focus! So what y'all think? Is that center cut or side cuts? I believe it's going to be a center cut. the oil in it's thrown off. You can see it right there though. So what we would do is ideally just take it apart to see what's going on in there. And I need a screwdriver for that, so now let's use this guy. Let's put you up there for safekeeping. Snap, 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 snap. There are so many different ways that these springs are done. So let's see what's actually holding it up here. Presumably nothing. Huh. Yep, right there. It's catching right there. So when it goes up, it's not the main portion of the key. It's actually that edge right closer to the shoulder. I mean, it works now, but if this was straight, that's where it's, I believe anyway. We hold that straight. Say, stopping right there. And then put it in the other side. So actually if we smoke it, we could probably see. We'll go ahead and light a candle up. But basically, and that's why that other key, when I was making it, had cuts on here and over here, because that's just how I thought it was. Get in there. Seance time, y'all. Oh, telephoto, go back. Dual camera, go back. Well, that was just obnoxious as hell, wasn't it? And if you go too far with it, you know, honestly, I could well, I don't know if I should just grind it down even more. Let's see what the lock tells us. If anything. Still getting a center mark. Shouldn't be though. I don't know. Think I should just grind it down a little bit more. Let's take a look one more time. Yep, center cut. So, because there is a gap behind that lever. That screw does not want to screw in very far. So let's just knock it down a little bit, y'all. We can go ahead and pull this out. Put this in. Hey now, you need to be straight. Don't go too far. Y'all were wrong. Wrong. Maybe. Or I just hadn't cut it way deeper than I was expecting. Stay there, don't jump out. Needs to be wider then. Needs to be wider. Wider. Okay, we stay up there. Yay. Oh. Hey. That's kind of weird. Closer. See, if that goes too deep, though, it's not going to throw it all the way. That's the problem we ran into with the first one. Let's... may just need to grind it down a little bit more. See, what's it hitting there? Something at that point. Oh look, a little bitty. We have a little bitty divot in there. I didn't even see that before. Well, we can fix that. Little bitty stop. Right there. Okay. Well, we got it figured out now. Hold on. Let's just eyeball this. Yep. We were way past timing. Ah, the phone, dang it. SE lock and key. No, ma'am, we're only open in store on Saturdays. I'm sorry. I do not. I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, thanks. All right. It's a fun, ticky thing about these guys. It could be a little bit wider and deeper. Very deceptive how deep it is. And then we can use the Dremel 3000 and be done. I'm gonna take out the very front of this. Okay, so it should definitely work from this direction, right? No. Oh, there it goes. I think one said, yep, there it goes. Hey, be right with you.
All right.
What can we help you with?
Yeah, I had a lock on the back of my truck. It's a K173. That may ring a bell.
Okay, what does it go to? The toolbox or something?
Yeah, it's you know that back door when you put that cover on the truck. Yeah, it's kind of like a back door on the truck.
The lid?
Yeah.
K173?
Uh-huh.
Do you have it out there?
No, I don't have a truck out there.
Is it a T-shape handle? It looks like a T.
Yeah, twisted like that.
Yep. Okay, so you're looking at on that one's 18 includes 2, but we can't guarantee it unless you have the truck here. So if you get,
I'll bring you be over Monday though.
yeah.
I'll bring it by Monday then.
I mean, it may work though. It comes up as if it's a silver T-shape handle,
Uh-huh.
you're very likely it's going to work fine. But that's up to you.
I'll wait. Make sure.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. Well, we were just done with that. I'm just gonna file the groove on the other side. Let me get caught up on the comments here. Yeah, 34341. Looks like probably was it, but ooh, beef tips and gravy. Beef tips and gravy. I'm not gonna go back to that. It's already 1:20. We're way over time, so we have to go ahead and get to this screen, unfortunately. Let me wash my hands. We know we're almost there on the key. All we gotta do is cut the little notch on the other side. Pizza here, then nap. I'm gonna be seeing Dang It Wes later. So, yeah. Almost successfully got a key made. Didn't realize it was so late. And as always, I'm going to go back on some of these comments after the fact. So I'm sorry if I missed any questions or whatever, but dang it. The key would like another hit of the smoke now. Smoke that key. Smoke that key. And yes, thank you as always. Dang It Wes found, and a couple other people mentioned it too to me about the filing. There is a guy that totally busted the fact that you gotta go one way with the file. He spent a lot of time disproving that. So you can file back and forth all day long if you want. I find that wonderful. I wonder if this is the same lady, because she was driving a Lexus as well. This is curious. We may have to pull out a Frank. Y'all want to see a Frank? I wonder if she's showing up here every day just to hang out at the bar. Okay, y'all, we may want to grab the camera, because I'm actually going to put the camera on here. She's such a you-know-what. No, not same lady, same vehicle, but not the same lady. Nope. Where are we? Where are we, man? Okay, she pulled on. It was a Lexus SUV, white, and I was like, I know she's not about to do that. But I would have embarrassed her fully, and told her that I was going to go ahead and drop the other video on the YouTubes. So where were we? We disassemble screen again. Main cam. Yes, main. There it is. There it is. Oh, no Frank today. Pocket Women, congratulations once again for winning. But we're way overdue, and it is the saddest time of day. Somebody else pulling in. I'm just going to block that spot off. Saddest time of day. Let's wait and make sure Frank doesn't have to scream at somebody. She walked off down the street, but I think there's a passenger in the front seat, so she's picking something up. Don't bear down on the file, you'll be fine. And I try to tell people that. You know, I've been flamed by Rod Scott people over the years. When I'm on a video and I'm filing back and forth, you can't see how I'm not putting pressure when I'm pulling back. That's hard to tell in a video. Sometimes you can tell, but you really can't tell. And I got so tired of that, you know, but it's not like I'm like, and then the same distance. I'm and then I'm pulling back, but I'm just letting it kind of pull back just to steady it. You can't tell people anything. I mean, they're going to be, even if they watch that whole video that the guy did, they'll be like, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. That's because that's how some people are. And that's one other part of Rot's Guide, right? All right, let's go ahead and cut the mic down. We need to switch mics, actually. Go back to this one. Boop, 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 boop. Cut it down for a minute. Saddest part of the day, lock force disassemble. So very sad. I appreciate everybody for being here today, and all I can say about everything is y'all just have a great weekend. Hopefully you will start getting, the domestic folks around here will start getting their Lock Force goodies in the mail pretty soon. Just a couple of little happies from us to tell you that we appreciate everything that y'all do and join in and talk and chill with us on Saturdays. I never got around to the fact about me talking to Kim about season 4. I don't know. I'm too invested now to stop. And I enjoy our time together. I just don't want you guys to be bored, y'all. I don't want y'all to be bored with it. And I don't know. Aside from changing the format and just doing silly things like we've been doing and continuing on Plinkio into the next year, Jason whiteboards and Jason reads, I just hope y'all enjoyed it enough to convince me that we are indeed going to have a season 4. And Kim was like, you can't just stop, Jason. You can't just turn around on season 352, whatever it's going to land on, 53. You can't just turn around and say, oh, sorry. She's like, what about I've had people say, what about every other week and all that. I don't know. It's not that I don't enjoy spending time with y'all here, but it's more of content. So if you enjoy just being here with us and hanging out, I know I miss a lot of comments, but make sure and hit the thumbs up. Make sure and just say, Jason, if you freaking think about stopping Saturday Morning Live, we're gonna mail you hundreds of glitter bombs, and I just don't want y'all guys to I don't want y'all to get bored with it, and it's just one of those things where I'm already too invested with equipment that I can't see me permanently stopping. I guess it's just kind of a burnout situation for me a little bit, because the only other thing I would be doing in here is cleaning, and I don't want to clean. I'd rather hang out with y'all, even though I don't get to interact with you much. I just don't want y'all to be, I don't want y'all to get upset. So, just make sure and, there will be graphite bombs. Just make sure and hit the thumbs up if y'all don't mind. That's not, I'm kind of getting tired. I think we're going to have a few new rules when we go into season 4. If we go into season 4, I feel confident we will have a season 4 of sorts. But there will be a few new little additions. I'm going to try to put an end to this. Everybody pushing to get the thumbs up and all that. Because if you're here, you know to do the thumbs up. You may need the reminders every so often. And we may, I just don't know. I just don't want you guys to get bored with this. I enjoy being here with y'all. I enjoy doing it. And for all I know, it's like I told Kim was just like, you can't just stop. And that's true, because I think I would, after a few Saturdays, I'd be like, what am I doing? This feels so wrong. I've done this 150 plus times, and it would be so wrong for me to 5-gallon pail of graphite. It would be wrong for me to just cease it. So I feel confident that we will have a season 4, y'all. So, what's the mailing address? I don't want you to stop it. All right, I get it. I understand, y'all. I understand. It's something that I don't want to stop, but it's kind of been weighing heavily on me. That.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I brought a shed locking mechanism in Wednesday to have keys made. Will we get
A little black handle deal right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Got you done.
All right. Very. How much do I owe you, young
It
man?
is 1944.
Okay. And I was going to have a car key made, but the car is being used by somebody else today, so I'll have to bring it in some other time.
Uh-oh. Credit card, let me get it keyed in for you
Sure.
real quick.
Alrighty.
Okay. Just insert it in the bottom there. There you go.
Ooh, that was quick.
Quick, super
I was
quick.
thinking it'd take longer.
Pretty quick. We just got new Wi-Fi ceasefire stuff here, so I think
Okay,
we'll get
good.
quicker on that.
I use square down at the farmer's market, and I tell you,
It's
I'd-
all
I'd-
about
I'd
the
still be
Wi-Fi.
waiting. I'd still be waiting.
It's all about the Wi-Fi for sure.
thanks a lot.
All right, have a good
I'll
weekend.
see you.
Don't worry, y'all. We're not going away. There's going to be a season 4. I just feel like I need to offer y'all more. So it's just one of those things. We're definitely gonna keep going into it. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Thanks for being here as always. Doesn't matter if we have an LPP sign off because Pocket Women won again. And yeah, y'all have a great weekend. Wes, see you tonight. And yeah, see y'all next week. Next video is coming out will be, I have no idea. I don't know. You're almost at 10K. 10K. Yeah, I don't think that's live. Lives don't do a whole lot for that. Lives are for our core group, and we have a few, newbies join in every so often. But this is more for just honoring the core group of guys that have been with us. The sub count comes from the grind, as you know, of doing videos all the time, and yeah, I appreciate it. I always appreciate y'all being here, and for that, I know y'all have heavily invested time in it too. So I can't just say we're not ever doing it again. Like it's over. It's not ever going to be over. In some way or another, y'all will keep seeing me live throughout 2022. Maybe with a different format, maybe with different things to do, but don't change it if it's not broke. I don't know. We're like 1:30. It's like way past 1:30. Y'all have a great weekend, and